Dominique s'en allait tout simplement au Dieu pauvre et chantant.
Dear brothers and sisters, my dear parish, it took a while before I came to this fourth part of my series about the Christianization of Scandinavia and the Vikings. Some medical problems ties me sometime for a while to bed and don't allow me to be enough concentrated to do my work in a satisfying manner. Our fourth part will guide us what we know were some of the religious practices of the northern populations. Very gruesome details of the old cults are handled. Offerings should vote the gods have mercy, and also the prayers for a good year, fertility, or for success in a Viking raid, or luck in a war. Not far from Uppsala, Sweden, every 9 years they offered animals and humans and have hung them in a holy grove. During the Viking time, the gods were worshipped in a very drastic manner. They took 3 cocks, 3 dogs, 3 oxes, and 3 slaves, decapitated them, collected the blood and went with this blood through the village and aroused the statues of Thor, Odin and the other gods with this blood. This was called the blood ritual. They offered this blood to the gods in hope that the blood rises unto them. Very often Swedish archaeologists find evidence for this kind of worship, like the skull of an offered enemy with very big holes in it. During the excavation of the Utgard temple, many ritually bent weapons of the enemies were found, but also their bones were on this offering site. During the times as the Vikings raids were on its first peak, missioners began to embark to Scandinavia. But how could these missioners convince these barbarians to the true and only religion, to Christianity? This was not an easy mission for Ansgar, who in the year 830 came to the Swedish trade center Birka in the Mälaren Sea. This was more than 150 years before Olaf Tryggvason was baptized. Today, only some grave hills remind us of this former metropole. It was with King Björn that Ansgar found open ears, and he even was allowed to build the first chapel in Sweden. For King Björn, this was only a clever chess move, because he wanted a trade agreement with Louis the Pious, the son of Charlemagne. By most of the people, Ansgar had very few success. Nearly nobody was interested in his Christ. Like Ansgar, all other missioners stand before a very hard task. The Scandinavians don't live in big states, but in little kingdoms and chiefdoms. These people are individualists. Each of them will be convinced separately and individually, and the Northmen are not the barbars, how the rest of Europe sees them, but they are pleasure seekers, and physical purity is important for them. They love jewelry and embellishment accessories. For beautiful dresses, no price was too high.
Grannen brygger en av ensamkull, vinden står och lutar. Bättre ha en tråkig än att få alldeles utan. Vinden står och lutar än att få alldeles utan.
In the excavations around Birka and mainly in the graves of the wealthiest Vikings, imported silk from China and also from Persia were found. The gods of this pagan population lives far in the north on a mighty castle called Asgard. Midgard is the world of the humans. Under the humans' world lies the world of the giants and the trolls, named Utgard. Asgard and Midgard are connected with the rainbow bridge Bifröst. Every day, Odin, Freya and Thor rides down this rainbow to join their thinking place to rule the world. But one day, this bridge will collapse. The powers of the darkness begin their destroying work. It will be the time of the Ragnarök, the doom of the gods. This is the last battle. During this, the gods will be destroyed. Odin loses in a fight against the Fenrir wolf. Thor dies on the poison of the Midgard serpent Jörmungandr. Finally, the giant Sutter burns the whole rest of the world down to ashes. From these ashes, some gods will rise again and the new time will begin. In the fifth part, we will see a little more of the customs on the cults. I hope you still enjoy the series. I am asking because the view went down from 180 on the first part to 110 only on the third part. For the work it takes, this is not very motivating. Therefore, please give your thumb up, comment and ask your friends also to join my little parish. I hope being able to do the next part faster. Don't forget the little competition, I leave the link again in the below bar. Have a nice week, I see you soon, and ciao.